Hello folks, welcome to Sunday night streams and a new series starting this evening. We are putting Lewis Hamilton into the Ferrari a year early to see how he'd get on against this version of Charles Leclerc, and yeah, we will be controlling Ferrari through this journey. Let's say hello to everyone in chat. Hello to LA Racing, hello to Alfie, hello to Jermat. Hello to Neko Palindrome. Welcome. I think that's a new viewer. So tell us who your favourite F1 driver is. And hello to Zane as well, who we've seen from time to time. Welcome back. Justin Inikitis, channel member, is here, as is Elite Silver. Welcome to you both. And tonight, one of our newest members on the channel. Welcome, 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 everybody. So yeah, we're taking Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari from this evening, and yeah, I think it's going to be pretty interesting, but I need your help with a couple of things beforehand. We need to sort out what we do with Carlos Sainz, because obviously he's moving to Williams for 2025. So do we just replace Logan Sargent already, or do we put the smooth operator somewhere else, maybe straight in a Mercedes? Do we fill the Lewis Hamilton void with Kimi Antonelli? What do we do? I'll need your help with that when we get to it, and I want your input on the calendar as well, because I'm thinking if we just do the same old calendar, it's a bit samey. So let's see maybe if we can do something different. Neko says his favourite driver is Oscar Piastri. Yeah, that's a good shout. I like Oscar. He's so unflappable, isn't he? So chilled all the time. So yeah, that's a good choice. And he's fast. Hey Electric Gaming, hello to our resident mod Pulse Potato. I'm alright, I'm a bit tired. It's the end of the weekend. It's been a busy day. Truth be told, I didn't sleep particularly well last night. So yeah, doing the best I can. And I've got a big day at work tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be... I'm going to keep things chilled. I want to chat with you guys as we get started on this Lewis Hamilton journey. Zane would love to have the 25 grid in 24. Alfie agrees with that. Put Sargent in the Mercedes. Great shout, Jermat. Fabulous shout. I love that. Shall we dive into things then? Put Versure in the V-carb. I am live earlier than usual. Yes, so basically the reason I'm live earlier than normal, normally we do 7:30 start on a Sunday, but tomorrow I'm needed in Salisbury for work because they're starting the Dawn Sturgis inquiry tomorrow, which is the Novichok attack. She was poisoned in 2018 when she was exposed to this nerve agent and she died. So it's just an inquiry into what happened essentially. So yeah, I'm going to be not in court, but I'm going to be like at a big event covering it for the next day and a half, but it goes on for even longer than that. It's going to go on for months. So yeah, so it's the first time I'm going to have done this, so it's going to be interesting, let's put it that way. So yeah, basically I wanted an extra bit of time after the stream to get myself sorted out, relax, and just sort of switch off before hopefully a good night's sleep before that. So yeah, let's crack on with sorting out this grid, and yeah, then we'll get the show on the road. So that's the background. That's the grid. I'll get paid my normal amount. Don't worry, Elite. they won't be paying me any extra. Carlos, go to Williams. Ocon to Mercedes. Doohan to Alpine. So yeah, Doohan and Mercedes. We can go. We could put Ocon in the Mercedes, but he's already in at Alpine at the moment. So this is what we've got. I've already gone ahead and put Franco Colapinto in at Williams because I thought it'd just be fun to see how he does. I have also boosted, that's the contracts. I have boosted some of his stats, so he's slightly better rated, to be honest. So let's go ahead and start things off by firing Carlos Sainz, poor bloke, and we will do no, I can do the contract for Lewis Hamilton. So Tell me when to stop. How far do we go? Tell you what. How much do we think Lewis should be paid at Ferrari? How much do we think he's going to be on? Is it 30 million, 40 million, 50 million pounds a year or dollars a year? How much do we think it's going to be? It's going to be a lot. That's for sure. Bonus race position. We'll give him a $250,000 if he wins a race. I think that's 100 million, 69 mil, $20,000, 100 mil. Should we go with? We'll go with Jermat's 69 mil. Cool. So, something went wrong. Reload the tool. I can. Can I restart it somewhere? There is a way to restart it. Tell you what, I'll just close it and reopen it. That's easier. 1 pence, says James Grindley. Hello to James. 99999999999. Love that. Save 0. That should be the correct one. Oh. Let's tell you what, let's just auto contract Hamilton to Ferrari. Bosh. What's it put him on? He's on 35 according to the game, so we'll just do that. That makes sense. Cool. Sorted. Right. Now what? What do we do about Mercedes? Who goes in there? Could be Antonelli. Could be Carlos Sainz, who is here somewhere on the left-hand side. There he is. We could put Sainz in there. Sainz to Merckx as elite. What do we think? We could put Antonelli in there and see how he does over the season. That would be interesting. Sargent to Williams reserve. I mean, I don't think he is a reserve. I think he's just been sacked. Calls for Mick Schumacher. Antonelli put Behrman in at Merck. I mean, we could put Behrman in at Haas in place of Magnussen. Antonelli. Hey, Alexander Bergman. Welcome to the stream. Get Perez gone. I'll tell you what, that's what we need to do is Liam Lawson needs to go in at VCARB, so we'll do that. Mick Schumacher. I don't see the point in putting Mick Schumacher in. We can keep Antonelli on the sidelines, or we can put Sainz in. Jason Deruvula. Bearman in the Haas. Okay, here he goes. Bye-bye, Kevin Magnussen. You're binned off. And in goes Oliver Bearman. Is Pulse Ollie in the chat? Is Pulse Ollie in the chat? Alonso to Merckx, Sainz to Aston. Interesting, James. Interesting. Is there a Pulse Ollie in the chat? Pulse, no. Pulse Ollie's not here. Tell him to join the chat, because there's a name in here that you might like to see. Hey, Cohen, Sonoda to Red Bull. I mean, we'll keep it sort of sensible, I suppose. Ricardo instead of Perez. No, Ricardo's been binned off, so we're gonna leave him there. We want to keep it as sort of real as possible. Stroll to Merck. Yeah, that's not happening. Right, I think the easiest way to do this is we put Carlos Sainz in it. We put Carlos Sainz in at Mercedes, because where else is he going to go? There's not a space unless we bin off Colapinto. I mean, that's definitely an option. I could do the Antonelli experiment. Right, where's Carlos Sainz gone? There he is. Hola. Hey, Pulse Ollie. There's a driver here you might like to see. Oh, where's she gone? successfully fired and moved her. There she is for you. Pulsoli likes Bianca Bustamante. There we go. Ayo. Don't expose you. Hey, you're just a fan of her, aren't you? It's fine. It's all good. Right, I think that's the grid sorted. Let's go to the calendar. So, my thoughts were to, first of all, remove all the sprints. We'll just bore off those for now. My thoughts was to do a reduced calendar with races that were on the calendar when Lewis joined Formula One back in 2007. So what we would lose is Saudi Arabia. We would keep Japan, because even though technically it was at Fuji, it was still a Japanese Grand Prix. We'd lose Miami. We'd lose Imola. We would lose Austria. We would lose Zandvoort, Baku, Singapore. We'd keep Texas. We'd lose Mexico. We'd keep Brazil. We'd lose Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. So that's probably half the calendar. It's probably too much. So, you're not going to say what Ollie said about Bianca? I heard she's his favourite driver. That's what I heard. So, what do we think? Reduced calendar? Which races should leave? Which races should stay? What are we thinking? I think we go Australia to start. There we go. Bahrain can go second. Can bring China forward. Great Britain round 2. Get rid of Imola, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. I'm kind of in favour of keeping Imola because it's 2 home races for Ferrari. 16 races. That's kind of the target. 16 or 18. Suzuki, we can't have France, sadly. We will be keeping the British Grand Prix because Lewis has got to win the British Grand Prix. Zane's voting remove Miami, Qatar, Vegas, and Abu Dhabi. So I think we're going to bin off Abu Dhabi, sorry, Miami first, and then we'll bin off Jeddah. Hungary the final round. We'll have Brazil as the final round. Qatar and Vegas need to go. So we're down to 20. We need to get rid of 2 or 4 more races. Keep Miami. No, it's gone. It's gone. So I suppose there's a few races that were on the calendar that aren't anymore that we could maybe sort of replicate. Austria is next door to Germany, so it could fill that sort of Central Europe spot. Netherlands has a border with France. There was a French Grand Prix. French-ish Grand Prix, obviously not at all, but Dutch Grand Prix can fill that space. We can put Imola in because why not have another home race for the Tifosi? I think we get rid of Baku and Singapore. Put Belgium and Monza next to each other and they go back-to-back old times. Let's do that. The calendar won't sync up perfectly. Japan or Singapore. Well, Japan's going to stay because it was a Japanese Grand Prix. Bye-bye Hungary. No, we're keeping Hungary. He won that race in 2007. Obviously, China was bad. Let's put China down there. Japan down there. Canada can't be that early. There we go. Just trying to think what other races were there. There was Malaysia, China, not China. There's Bahrain, then they went to sort of Spain and Monaco. Let's go Spain. Imola. Come on. There we go. Imola, Spain, Monaco. Canada, Austria, Silverstone. Hungary, Netherlands, Belgium, Italy. Do we keep Baku and Singapore? And what are we doing in Abu Dhabi? Get rid of Abu Dhabi. Yeah, Abu Dhabi's out. Bye-bye. Get rid of Mexico. Where's Mexico? I think that's Mexico there. It's gone. Right, so that brings us down to 18. So if we were to get rid of Azerbaijan and Singapore, that would bring us down to 16. Full reign for China. Do we keep Baku and Singapore? Do we get rid of it? Singapore needs to go, says Neko. What do we think, Knight? Singapore needs to stay or stay or go? Make sure it's clear. Remove them, says Jermat. If you're in favour of removing both, if you're in favour, put a thumbs up in the chat. Singapore out. Baku is more entertaining. Singapore is quite lively. I recorded a race at Singapore today for the AHGP save, and lots happened. Keep Baku, drop Netherlands. I think we drop them both, because then we've got a 16 race calendar. There we go. Okay, so we go Australia, Bahrain, Imola, Spain, Monaco, Canada, Austria, Silverstone, Hungary, Netherlands, Belgium, Monza, Texas. Then we have Japan, China, and Brazil. We might actually put USA in there. That looks about right. 16 races. Let's save the changes. And let's get this save fired up. So I need to work some magic behind the scenes here. There we go. Rain for round 1 and 5. Let's see. Just going to load the game up and we'll be ready to race in a moment. Obviously, if you're a channel member, you get to help me select the strategy for the races. Do we focus more on Lewis? Is this just all about Lewis and we've just been off Leclerc? He's just sort of existing, or are we managing our time between them? How much do we shaft Charles Leclerc, essentially, is what I'm asking. Alright, here we go. Should load up any second now. There it is. Welcome to Ferrari, everybody. And there is Lewis Hamilton all in red. There he is. Kind of getting used to it now. There's just the back of Charles Leclerc's head. Interesting shot. Alrighty. So this is what the grid looks like. That's what Carlos Sainz would have looked like in a Mercedes overall. Not to be though. Franco Colapinto's here. Liam Lawson's here. G'day. And Ollie Behrman as well. Sargent and Magnussen have been given the heave-ho beforehand. Do an experiment. Keep Charles in the base car and only give Lewis the upgrades. Interesting. Support Lewis more for the 8th championship. Since you're a Lewis fan, does that mean you'll be supporting Ferrari next season? It does. It does. Aaron, what T have I got? It's normal T. There you go. I don't know if you can, how much of that you can see. There you go. And it is in the AHGP mug. Buy yours now. There's my ad. Oh, rain. Oh, you wanted rain for round 1 and 5. Oh, okay. I misunderstood what you were saying there. I thought you were sort of pointing it out. It's probably too late to do it now, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of rain as we get along. I mean, we haven't got the weather for the first round yet, so let's see. What type of tea? Oh, just PG tips. Normal tea. I should probably design some bits, I suppose. How good is this car? 3rd overall. And we should be pretty handy in Australia. Where are we strong? Where are we weak? Compared to, let's say, Red Bull. Okay, so we need more high-speed performance. Be prepared for therapy. I'm absolutely prepared for therapy. Is it available outside the UK? No, it's not. But we can work around that. So if you wanted to order something, you can do it. You could potentially do it via myself. I can order it to me and then I can send it out to you. Just let me know what you want, really. That's all you need to do. There's a link to the store in the description. There should be, at least. Right, let's develop. This is where we always start. Underfloor. All of the allocation. And we'll get some more in 9 days' time anyway, so not an issue. We can spread the rest out between other bits. So if you're new to the channel, this is how we make the cars really fast. Underfloor, all the cornering. Make your car love the corners. We'll go rushed on that. We don't need to worry about researching for season 2 because we're only doing 1 season. Let's do that upfront package, please. 1, 2, that one, no, and whatever that is. We're Ferrari, we have all the money, it's fine. Show me the cash. We've got probably the most marketable pair of drivers on the grid. Is there any Oscar stuff? Not specifically about drivers, no. It's just more about sort of the brand, I say brand, but the channel. So there's t-shirts on there. A bit like the AHGP one that I'm wearing now, which is purple. And you can see the logo. It's underneath my jumper, but it's just... Sorry, I'm not going to undress in front of you. That's what I'm going to avoid. But yeah, there's some t-shirts on there. The mug. What else is there? I think there's a notebook as well. A couple of water bottles. Yeah, there's some bits in there. Let me find the link. I'll pop it in the chat. There you go. Hit that link and that'll take you directly to the store. You can order it directly off there, but I think they only serve UK based. Yeah, I think there's some hoodies on there, if I remember correctly. I haven't looked at it for a while. Right, let's crack on with this. I will work out how to do the ordering for people who are abroad. Right, so Charles Leclerc is 89 rated. He's got 3 years left on his deal. He's pretty good, to be fair. His smoothness isn't very high, but he's definitely improved on that this season. Let's go for his long run pace, improve that. He's overtaken to only 82, defending 86. I love how they've still got Xavi on here. Right, we want the best pit stops, please, Diego. Don't want any Ferrari calamities. Right, let's go with suspension. Put 1.5 in it, and then we'll just do sort of 20 hours. Low speed. Let's preserve the tyres. We've got good airflow, and then we reduce the weight. There we go. What else should we do? Front wing. Go low speed and high speed. Preserve the tyres a bit more. So essentially the key to making a fast car is to max out certain attributes, and as you do that across the car it tends to balance out. So what you'll see is we'll go from having a wall of blue here to loads of purples and a few oranges, where basically the car kind of gets a bit lopsided in terms of its performance, but it's still absolutely rapid. I have won races on this game with a car that's overall ranked like the slowest, just because of the way you set the car up to go like corner and stuff. Who do I think will be #1 driver for Ferrari next year? Whoever's scored the most, whoever's scoring the most points, essentially. Oh, good shout, Optics. Make sure you give the stream a nice big thumbs up, please, everybody. It helps it get out to more people. Also just tells me that you're enjoying it, really, which is always good to know. And there are 15 of you wonderful viewers here, so yeah, just drop a like. That would be very kind of you. Hey Callum, how are you doing, my friend? We are manufacturing the underfloor. All of those, please, and thank you. Next Creator Team video will be Wednesday. Next AHGP video will be Wednesday. And then hopefully maybe one Friday as well. Just depends on my timings. Although I do have another video, a not F1 game related video, in a real world F1 video to edit. It's an interesting topic that I've chosen as well. Yeah, stream's going well, Callum. We've sorted Lewis into Ferrari, like it's like his Hogwarts. He's at Gryffindor, and we've brought Carlos Sainz to Mercedes. Colapinto's in at Williams for Sargent. Lawson's in at RB for Ricardo. Behrman in at Haas for Magnussen. Yeah, we've got a Sprint Championship highlights video out tomorrow from the first one that we did. Right, we are ready for Australia. Charles Leclerc, let's go with 4th or higher. Race targets for Lewis Hamilton, 1st. Yes, we're going for 1st with Lewis. We're going for 1st. Callum with that yellow star. The first person to get to the yellow star. Not streaming Creator Team anymore. I mean, that was good fun, wasn't it? Contributing as a sponsor with the likes. That was good fun. Well, we don't say we don't need it anymore, but yeah, we've now got to a point where the game gives us enough money. But welcome back to the stream, Chris Patton. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yes, that would be the reason, Callum, because 6 months you've been a member, and hopefully you're enjoying the perks of being a member. Not only do you get to have early access to the videos before anybody else, you get to suggest strategies during streams, and if you're a World Champion member, which I believe everybody is at the moment, you can have your name in the game, which is why AHGP have Pulse Potato in the team. Justin is currently at Williams in the AHGP save, and Knight has also become part of the game as well. Callum is one of the race engineers, and Optics is our technical director, I believe. and Germans are ahead of Aero. So we're plenty of people involved. So it's all gravy. Right, let's get the setup calculator out. Do we want to play qualifying, or do we want to just simulate practice and qualifying straight into the race? How long did it take to get points for my team? We were Miami season 2 when we first got points, and it took a crazy race. It took a chaotic race for us to get them. Ah, amazing, Chris. Promotion and work. Now you're managing your own store. Everyone with some claps in the chat, please, for Chris Patton, because a promotion at work. Fantastic news for you, my friend. Congratulations. Really proud of you for that one. Pulse Potato isn't being nice. He's not here. He was here earlier. He might have disappeared. Hi, Bontex. Yes, the memberships do pay me. Yeah, they do. But that's not the thing that I focus on. It's more of a, you guys can get involved and it helps build the community. It's fantastic. Monaco season 2 for your first points. Yeah, it's a slog, especially if you start with a rubbish car like we did and we had a paid driver. Remember Baruti Noeke? He actually ended up as a McLaren reserve at one point. Yeah, Callum, you definitely should play a bit more F1 Manager. Watch the streams as well. Right, let's simulate to qualifying, because then we can at least fix the setup if we need to. We don't need to fix the setups. Ferrari know what they're doing. Will we plan A in qualifying? Right, do we play? Yeah, make your own team. Create your own sort of path. Create your own sort of path. He was rubbish. He was absolutely terrible. Yeah, it does take a while, Alfie. But find Nero Backs and his development guide for winning by Monaco. And you'll probably have a car that can score points middle of the season. Hey, Tay Buckley, welcome to the stream. How are you, fella? Baruti was a bit of a meme, wasn't he? And we fired him after his home race. Don't regret it, though. Don't regret it, because Paul Aaron has done wonderful things for us and continues to do so. Right. Are we playing qualifying? Go to Q3. There we go. So we'll simulate the first 2 sessions. Yeah, definitely go for it, Alfie. There's a section in the Discord as well where you can share your progress with your saves, whatever saves you're doing. If you're not in the Discord, come and join us. It's a laugh. I won't lie, it gets weird, but it's also good fun. It's also really good fun. So yeah, make sure you come and say hello. If you're not in the Discord, come and join us and say hello, and you get to be part of the Discord chat when we're doing the open lobbies and the league races. You can join in and be part of the races yourselves. I'll have a tea instead, please, Chris, because I really don't like coffee. With Oscar and Behrman, Oscar P5, Behrman P9. Nicely done. How many pounds is 999 Hungarian forints for the world champion? Should be £4.99. £4.99, I think it is. Right, let's play Q3. Let's stick on an old set of tyres to start with. Let's manage the session. Leclerc can go out first and he can dish out the toe to Lewis. Here comes Lewis Hamilton.
Radio check.
In a Ferrari. Screenshot it.
Yes, confirm.
There we go. Stick it up as a wallpaper. Also, I've got the extended UI so we can get the sector times up, see how the drivers are doing. We'll just time 16 this run because we're on used tyres. Lewis with a 25.7 first sector. Beats his teammate by 3.5 tenths.
This was a good lap.
Season 9, the game broke at the start. What happened? What happened to that? No, I can't stand coffee optics. It's just... the smell of it, it makes me feel physically sick. Not many things do that to me. That said, on my wedding night, I had an espresso. I didn't enjoy it, but it worked. Justin's doing his Mercedes community save right now. I've been bashing that out this weekend as well. I'm halfway through season 3 and it's bonkers. Some of you, if you're in the Discord, you will have seen what the top 10 was for my opening round in Bahrain. It was mad. Actually mad. Genuinely like crazy. Max Verstappen is at VCARB. And I'll tell you now, Red Bull are doing terribly, so I have a feeling in that universe there was a major cock-up with the Red Bull cars and they decided they had to move Verstappen to VCARB again because that was the faster car. Pret a Manger in Belfast. If I ever come to Belfast, I'll be looking for Chris Patton. Just to say hello and, you know, what's been happening? Not a lot so far, Ben. The £165 million debt will be forever legendary. Yes, it will. Mostly thanks to Baruti. Right, Verstappen has gone fastest on a 15.8. We are 7th and 10th. Perez! With his usual early season flourish. Right, off we go. We've got fresh tyres. It's all good. Leclerc's a little bit too far ahead of Hamilton, really. Sainz has already out-qualified Russell. Here we go then. Lewis Hamilton. He's now caught up to Charles Leclerc. Charles knows the game. He knows the game. Right. Verstappen a 25.3 first sector. Hopefully Hamilton's getting a nice slipstream here. 25.2. Come on. Give it to me. Look at the slipstream he's getting. This is ridiculous. 18.4 middle sector. He's absolutely... what? Now he's going to get held up. Oh, he's overtaking. No, this hasn't worked. This has backfired. He's going to do the world's worst final sector. And what we got? 5th. The final sector was atrocious. Oh no. What have we done? What have we done? Oh no. Oh dear. Neko's getting the game for Xbox on Christmas. Lovely. Also, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Nico or Neko? Cryptic's message. I haven't seen it. I'm not in Discord at the moment. Ben, you'll have to DM me about it. Do I like rugby? I watch the England games. My dad's more of a rugby fan. Right, 7th and 10th for the first race. That is... you're going to do a normal team, then you do a my team. Give me a team Uran. Oh. Go with Alpine and use the Nerobax guide. Oh, Nico. Like Nico Rosberg sort of thing. You play rugby. What position do you play, Tate? You signed Doohan and Maloney. Hey, we had Doohan and Maloney at Aston Martin. And Maloney was banging. Maloney got podiums for us. He was very, very strong. Right. members, hit me up with some strategies, please. Got some unripe strawberries. Ooh. You're a prop. Ah, excellent. So you'll be right in the thick of it. Number 1. Very nice. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to reduce the fuel. So soft, medium, soft for Lewis, says Callum. Maloney the goat, he is. Justin, can you give me a strategy for Leclerc, please? Callum beat you to the punch on that one. One-stop bar is possible to one-stop Bahrain, and we will be doing that. I will show you exactly how to one-stop Bahrain on this game. Hard, medium, soft. There we go. So we will go light on those. Oh, let's click the right buttons. So we'll do something like this. And then it was a soft, medium, soft for Lewis, wasn't it? So we'll go light, light. It says it's 7 seconds slower, but it's not because we've taken all the fuel out. We'll be rapid. Can I look at what Cryptic put in announcements? I will read it, but I'm not going to comment on here. If I find the right one. Okay. Can we chat on Discord after? Like, as in us collectively or you and me? Oh, I like that idea, Alfie. Your user is Thomas. Which Thomas? There's a couple of you in there. Right, let's get our first race underway because we've been playing 45 minutes and we haven't. So it's about time we got this show on the road. Let's manage the session and do a motor race. I won't be doing any open lobbies afterwards today. Right, here we go. Shock that it's all Red Bull front row. McLaren are on their tails. Lewis is at Ferrari, 5 red lights. The lights are out, the race is on. How is he getting off the line? Look at that V-carb of Sonoda launching forwards. Leclerc's gone backwards already. We're 25 kilos under-fueled, but it's fine. Look at the straight line speed we've got because we're not slowed down with fuel. Can Lewis get up the inside of Alonso? Yes, he can. Brilliant, Lewis. Come on. Get in there, Lewis. Love that from you, mate. P6. Leclerc moves up to P9. Oh, you've started to chat with me. Okay. Oh, Hamilton's already up to 5th. He's nailed Sainz. Look at the straight line speed we've got. It's like the old days for Lewis when he was at Merck, when they had the engine. Yeah, exactly. I agree with those sentiments. Right, well, now we go conserve with the fuel and we go light on the tyres. I think we go standard with Leclerc's tyres because he'll be too slow on the hards otherwise. Right, we're up behind Piastri. Verstappen is getting away from Norris. Hamilton's past Piastri. He's flying.
No the ice. No the ice for it.
Why is Perez still a Red Bull? Because we're going to let him have his his early season flourish, and then we're going to nerf him. We're going to make him like 1 rated or something. We're going to absolutely destroy his stats. Right, we've dropped back from Piastri a little bit, but he is eating through his tyres. Is there a way? Yes, on the mod tool you can change the engines, only if they're not a works team. So Ferrari, McLaren, so Ferrari, Mercedes, Alpine, and I believe Red Bull are the 4 works teams, so you can't change their engine suppliers. I think in my AHGP save, when Aston Martin reached 2026, they switched to Red Bull powertrains, which is essentially the Honda power unit. Lewis back up into P4. He's now past Perez. Leclerc on the move. Just back past Russell. How are we looking? Piastri going for the dive boom on Norris. No worries, Tate. Appreciate you tuning in all the same. You sent me a message. Okay. I'll check it in a bit. Oh, we're back down to 5th. So what's about to happen is all those other guys will go in for stops. They'll stop really early. They'll have to take tyres a really long way. Perez is the first in and has gone to mediums. So they're probably going to end up on hards later on. What's Verstappen switching to? Hards. So he'll be on mediums later on. We'll be on a set of softs with both our drivers, so we'll be quick. We're now leading the race. Lewis Hamilton leads. McLaren are double stacking their drivers. What on earth is this strategy? Oscar Piastri has just been shafted. And Ferrari are now 1-2. Easy as that. Easy as that. We're recovering our fuel. Leclerc will take the lead at some point. Hamilton's tyres are getting cold.
The tyres are ready.
I should hope the tyres are ready. We don't want any Nürburgring 1999s here, please. Not this Ferrari. Is there? Yes, you can make the engines better, worse. I did exactly that for the AHGP save. I used a random number generator to give each part of the engine in the editor a value, and we ended up with a Renault power unit that was still the worst. Because that's what Renault power units are, the worst. Right, Lewis is heading to the pit lane for his first stop as a Ferrari driver. We don't want any fumbles here, please, lads. 2.8, that'll do. So is he going to pop out? Behind Piastri? Yeah. P6, but P5 still on the road with a tyre offset. So he should be fine. We've just got to get these tyres up to temperature first. We'll go attacking on them. Get them nice and warm first.
We believe it will be soon.
Yeah, copy.
Then we'll go light on them. Right, Leclerc starting to fall down the order. Let's go attacking on his tyres and what's left of them.
Okay.
Topped up battery for Leclerc, so when he comes out, he can deploy it. Hamilton is now about to attack Piastri. And there we go. Let's harvest the battery into turn 3, and then we'll deploy it. That was a sweet move. And we're already pulling away. We're at 1.2 seconds clear already. This is the difference under-fueling makes. And then when you go light, because you're going a bit slower, you're not taking so much life out of the tyres, not pushing the engine as much. You recover that fuel a little bit quicker, which is very, very good. And you keep that pace advantage basically all the way through the race. Right, 7.5 seconds to catch.
Focus on the race.
I don't believe this. Straight on, into the gravel. You can do it. Should hope so. But that's the tyres taking a nerf and a lot of time lost. You're fluent in English and 30 more languages. Wow. A Scottish, Turkish accent. That is a combination. That is quite an interesting combination. Leclerc is catching Hamilton 4/10 a lap last time round. Hamilton's now back ahead of Piastri. Do not lock up.
Tyre temp's okay, right?
Let's get these tyre temps up a little bit more.
Tires.
We are... Well, we were starting to catch Verstappen. He's actually leading. That's because we've got still 9 kilos of fuel left. Right, our drivers are fighting. That's Leclerc in front. What do we do? You're a full-time go-karter. Nice. Right, let's... what do we do here? Do we team orders? Do we let them fight? Because they might crash. Optics is back. How are the strawberries, mate? Oh, that's Norris. Hello, Lando. Let them fight. That's why you're not in England at the moment. Where are you at the moment? And how have your races been? More to the point. Optics is so majestic. For the record, Optics is not actually bald. His profile picture on Discord, though, is.
Get ready.
Now we're scrapping over the lead. Verstappen has stopped. Hamilton's lunging it down the inside of Leclerc. Lovely move. Need to keep DRS, though. We've lost it. Oh, hi, Leclerc. The Ferrari boys are scrapping it out, and Perez is right behind us too. You're in the US. Good races. A first and a 7th. Claps in the chat for Nico and the P1. Need to go through 50 gigabytes of footage from the sugary video today. No spoilers, yeah. No spoilers from today's video recording, please, everybody. How much do you underfuel in Suzuka? All the way. The whole thing. As much as it will do it. And then light on tyres. Conserve fuel after lap 1. Your new season started 2 weeks ago. How did the first rounds go? Quack Grand Prix. Right, Leclerc's in, 2.8 second stop. Hamilton, let's go aggressive. We'll bring him in now. We've got a set of hards to use, but we'll use the softs and we'll go light on them. Oh, a safety car, perfect. And Hamilton's in front of Leclerc.
Safety car deployed.
Why is he so mad about the safety car? Let's just close up to... Oh, it's going to give Norris... Oh, Lando's going to get his first win on... Oh, we've got red flag! Lawson has crashed. Russell's in the pit lane. Here's... Oh, no, it's not showing us anything. Okay. Right, so we just leave the softs on there. Everyone now gets a chance to put softs on. Lando Norris is going to sort of skedaddle his way, with a bit of luck, into P1 here. Right, let's get this race back underway. Yeah, we'll save quicker because it's a wet race. Right, the lights are coming back on. Lando Norris on soft tyres on pole position. The lights are out. The race is on.
Final best.
We still need to conserve fuel.
We need to conserve the fuel.
Right, we're up to P5. Yep. And that could be P4 if we go around the outside of Piastri here. Everyone on similar tyres. Leclerc on the best ones. Hamilton on the ones that are going past Piastri. Lovely move.
And confirm. Lift off.
Qualifying tomorrow. Nice. Good luck in quali. We're looking for a pole position from you. "12 laps to go. Lando could yet run away with this. Verstappen isn't being ordered past Perez and is letting Hamilton get right up behind him. DRS now enabled. Norris has just cleared off. Go on, Lewis, send it. Let's drive in clean air. We'll get DRS here on Verstappen. We might get a chance to get through. We will get probably 2 races in today. Here we go, round the outside of Verstappen. No, not quite close enough. Leclerc still stuck in 6th. Oh, Norris has made a mistake. Or did they just catch him? I wasn't paying attention to that gap. I think we've just caught Norris and Perez has mugged him. Right, let's see how this race unfolds. 10 laps remain. It's basically a 12-car scrap for the lead. It's just a big train. Leclerc now passes Piastri. It'd be really good if our drivers don't fight. Because they're going to cost each other time. Got P1 and P2 in practice. Nice. Keep it up, Nico. Keep it up. One day when you're racing in Formula One, we'll be able to say that we spoke to you in chat. Yeah. Oh, another safety car. Hello. Right. What do we do here? What lap is it? 51. Ah, no, we stay out. We stay out here.
Stay positive.
We stay out.
Okay.
Keep working on that.
George Russell is out of the race. What's he been doing? Wallop. Crikey. It's absolutely destroyed. Who was it? Sonoda? Yeah. Look at the state of the rear wing. It's absolutely hideous. And that's a broken Mercedes. He had a big accident. Oh. I hope you are both okay. Right, let's fast forward the time. We're now back to... We're all good on fuel, so that's solved that issue. Did Tsunoda retire? No, he's come back up.
Okay.
Russell, 10-second penalty. That's a grid drop for the next race. How is it still attached? I know. So now that we've got extra fuel, we will be still lighter than everybody else, but we can also push to burn all of that fuel off. Are we going to get a restart? Or is it just because it's in the last few laps? Nope, we are going to get a restart.
Safety car.
This game loves elongated safety car restarts. Let's get everything sorted before we go. Right, we've got slightly better tyres than those in front of us. Once they go below 50%, tyres are less good. Leclerc looking for a way past Hamilton. We're probably ending up with both cars in the hedge, aren't we? We came away with a bit of a scratch. Teammate okay, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Doohan's just got punted off by Magnussen locking up. Classic Kevin Magnussen on this game. Right, Lewis, we need you to get past Perez, please. Dive bomb. Yes! P3 for Lewis Hamilton. Now, perhaps he can get after Norris and Verstappen, who are pulling away a little bit at the front. Leclerc needs to attack. DRS now enabled. Can we get away from Perez? We can try. He's going to get DRS on us, which is not going to be good. We're still P3.
No, guys.
Battery is empty though. We're about to start the final lap. Let's harvest the batteries.
And charge button on.
Oh, Lewis has lost 2 places. Leclerc got up to P4. He lost 3 places because Piastri got past as well. That was not in the plan. We're going to find a way through. No, we're not. Piastri's round Leclerc. We've absolutely ballsed this up, this final run. Lando Norris gets his first F1 win. Hamilton settles for 6th.
Yeah, second flag.
That was an interesting race.
5.
That was an interesting race.
Good job.
For some reason, I really struggle.
Lando no wins becomes Lando 1 wins and leads the World Championship. And McLaren lead the Constructors as well. I think they've maybe changed like the starting performances of the games so that McLaren are a little bit closer to Red Bull now. Right. Board attendance at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yeah, go on then. Whatever. Antonelli winning the first F2 race of the season. No blood or anything, that's good. Good, I'd be excited for tomorrow if I was racing go-karts. I don't race go-karts, I race virtual cars like this. Right, have we got any of the new underfloors? We've got one of them? Yep, Lewis is getting the new parts. Probably says it in the contract. Let's go 3rd or higher for Lewis. Your teammate is George Russell's brother. Let me Googlate this. Doesn't say anything on his Wikipedia about his family. Or does it? Early life. Yeah, Russell's got an older brother and a sister. So unless it's Benji Russell, that can't be true. Sorry, Nico. That's. I don't think that's right. Right, let's stick a Bahrainius setup on. To qualifying we go. It is Benji Russell. That was last season. Oh, okay. So he must be in his mid-20s. Right, we'll do Q3 again. This time I'm sure we can get pole position. It's 38. Oh, okay. I mean, you could still be karting, to be fair. Right, who's joined us in Q3? The two Mercs, Alonso, Sonoda, the two Maccas, and the Red Bulls. We've got a used set of tyres. Do we need... Let's go a used set for Leclerc. And we'll do a used set for Lewis because we might as well keep a brand new set up our sleeves.
Thanks, green. Radio check.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Right, let's see how we get on with our opening laps. Lewis is slightly quicker and he goes P1. Verstappen's about to go faster though, thanks to it. Oh, he's only beaten us by a little bit. Also on used tyres, so that suggests we're in the ballpark.
Cooking.
Right. We'll go out with 2.5 minutes left. Should be enough time to get the lap in. Or the out lap done, at least. Here we go. There's Charles Leclerc. Let's see how our drivers do. But we're here to follow Hamilton. Let's follow him on board. See how this lap unfolds. Leclerc 26.9 first sector, Hamilton 26.7. And matches Verstappen, who's done a 29.4 to be on pole position. He's not improved on his second lap, so all Hamilton needs to do is find 51 thousandths of a second and pole position will be his. Middle sector is a 40.0, so he's a 10th up-ish. Is this Lewis Hamilton's first pole position with Ferrari? Over the line in Bahrain, half a tenth to find. Pole position! For a second I thought he hadn't improved. He's done it. Come on, get in there, Lewis. P1. George Russell will drop to 20th because of his grid penalty, so he won't be in the top 10. But Lewis Hamilton, pole position for Ferrari at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and let's convert this into a win. And let me show you how to one-stop the Bahrain Grand Prix. You probably guessed it by now. But this is what you do. You start on a set of mediums, you go light. We could probably actually go to softs, to be honest. There you go. Could even go standard on the mediums. We could probably do it the other way around, actually. There we go. But what you do have to do is also under fuel. That's Charles Leclerc. We'll deal with him in a minute. Can one of the members give me a strategy for Charles Leclerc, please? You can do it medium hard on the one-stop strategy. If your driver's good enough, they can do it soft medium. Optics is going for a two-stop. Give me some tyre compounds. Medium, soft, soft. That's the one. So we'll go light on the mediums with Charles. And then we'll do 2 aggressive stints on softs. One stop on Lewis. We're doing a one stop on Lewis. Trust me, it'll work. It will work. Because he'll be fast enough, he'll stay with the lead runners and he'll keep the DRS, and once they go in for the first stop, he'll have a pit stops lead and they'll just never be able to catch up. Rightio, let's rock and roll with the Bahrain Grand Prix. Do another one stop, says Jermat. Right, Hamilton on pole position. 5 red lights. The lights are out. The race is on. Is it a good start against Verstappen? Looks like it is. Leclerc got P3, by the way. Well, he was up to P3, qualified 4th. Hamilton through the first corner, in the lead. Lovely jubbly. Things we love to see. The number 44 blasting away from his opposition. And Verstappen's even on used tyres, so he's going to be in even earlier than anticipated. The World Grand Prix darts final on in 10 minutes. Am I sure it will work? 100%. Because I've already won 2 Bahrain races using this exact, well, not this exact strategy, but variations of it. Who's in the final? Did Luke Humphries get through? Leclerc is going for it on Norris. Can he find a way round? Not quite. Oh, there you go. Because we're so light, the acceleration is enormous. Verstappen's closed up, but I'm not bothered about that because look at his tyre wear compared to ours. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. He'll go for the lead. That's fine. But we'll be able to stay with him. Not a problem. Humphries and Mike DeDecker. Alright, I might stick that on after the stream actually. So look, Hamilton doesn't drop out of DRS. It helps that there's 3 DRS zones on this track as we go through for possibly the lead of the race. 2021 re-engaged. He needs more power. Don't worry. You have the weight advantage. Possible to extend the deadline of the community save. Yeah, we can extend it. It's fine. Probably give you to like the middle of next week if that's enough, or how long do you think you'll need? Hamilton back into P1. Come on. Time for the daily Hungarian lesson. Oh, goody. What's hammer time in Hungarian? Wait, how is Leclerc 6th? Dude. So Verstappen's having to use all of his tyres to just stay with Hamilton. I mean, I've been simming. I've played one sim one, play one sim one. That's what I've been doing. Just gets me through it a little bit quicker. Yeah, we can maybe extend it to the middle of next week. So the should we say the 23rd? Latest the 25th? We just say hammer time. Try another one. Don't know. Let me think. I'll come back to you on that, German. Right, Hamilton now has a enormous lead. The only person who'll be close to him is Leclerc. That's a 5.5 second lead. So basically, what you do now that you've got this lead is you top up the battery a little bit. And then once you've got it juiced up a bit, you just deploy it. So Leclerc will now pull away from Piastri. And that tyre advantage that we've got now, they can offset it a bit, but it's not really going to be enough for them to catch us. Let's see where Verstappen is. He is 17 seconds off the lead now. And both drivers have one stop to make. Leclerc will be pushing hard on the softs later on. I haven't checked the DM from you yet, Elite. I'll get back to you after the stream. Still a ways out from Lewis's pit stop. It's on like lap 27. Oh, Leclerc. He did a stupid.
That last corner was...
Yes, it was. And now Verstappen is on your gearbox, mate. Oh. No, if your stuff's finished in time, then that's fine. You cursed me about countries. Yes, you did. It's just the fear of learning Hungarian. It puts trepidation into me. Right, Verstappen is catching us. But look at his tyres compared to ours. He'll be going to mediums, and so will we. We should go first. So we'll get a nice undercut on him. He might try and catch us later on, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Hey Quamcars, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think you're a first time chatter, so tell us, who's your favourite driver? Or favourite team even?
And we see
In Formula One.
soon.
Yeah, copy.
Right, Verstappen has caught us. But only as we pit, so it's fine. 2.7 second stop, out in relatively clear air. Life's good. So we can deploy a bit more battery here.
Copy.
Let's bring Leclerc in for the used set of tyres first.
Box now, box.
Copy, box.
We've got a lot of new people in the chat today, which is great. It's always good to see new faces or new names in the chat. Builds the community. And that's what this is becoming, which is just fantastic. What would be fantastic is finishing this stream with a Lewis Hamilton win. There we go. We're now slightly older tyres, but we've got a 5-second advantage over Verstappen. And once we get to the McLarens, we'll get the DRS, which will boost our speed. And we've got the weight advantage as well, so we should be fine. What's Leclerc up to? He's trying to get past Alonso. And succeeding. No, failing. Oh, it's just Master Gamer. Oh, hey Kwame, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Lewis back in P1, Verstappen with the fastest lap, and he's right on our gearbox. So he's properly, yeah, he is annihilating his tyres in a bid to try and catch up with us. So that's the pressure we're putting on the AI. Also, I forgot to mention this. I don't know if will it show me here. We're playing on hard difficulty. We're playing on hard difficulty. So if this doesn't work, that's why. If you play on standard difficulty, the one stop wins every time. Obviously on hard difficulty, the AI is faster and they're more aggressive with their strategies. So Verstappen is now in DRS range, so what we will do, we'll top up the battery so that when he does come past, he's now on more worn tyres than we are. It's now just a case of positioning ourselves so that we've got DRS at the right time and battery at the right time. Yeah, hard difficulty isn't as hard as it sounds. The AHGP save is on hard difficulty and we're still winning all the time. Let's harvest the battery. Oh, thanks Kwame, appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Should be an enjoyable save, this. Should be seeing lots of this, Lewis versus Max, for the entire season. And this is what we'll see as well. Constant underfueling. There we go, constant underfueling. We should just about make it to the end of the race. Not sure how Leclerc's going to manage, but we'll see. Hamilton and Verstappen are still absolutely together. What we don't want is traffic. Oh, Verstappen down the inside into the final corner, trying to find a way through. Let's go into top up. Just keep that battery nicely topped up. Oh, he's got away quick. But he is pushing his tyres, so once they get past 50%, he'll be in a bit of trouble. You've put your community save on hard difficulty, nice. You're watching with your partner. Hello to Nico's partner. Hope you're doing well, hope you're enjoying the stream. Does she have a favourite F1 driver? We need to do something about Verstappen. He is pulling away a bit too quickly for my liking. But we also need to save fuel so that we can get to the end of the race. Tell me.
So box now, box now.
Yeah, Helga's alright in this game. Helga's alright in this game. German, how do we stay pit stop in Hungarian?
Tires are still good.
Yeah, the AI pushes on the tyres. They like run them right to the limit, don't they, on hard difficulty? So if we just keep a little bit of tyre up our sleeve, we should be alright. Just got to make sure we sort the fuel out. It does become easier to recover the fuel as you get lighter, but yeah, we're now 3.5 seconds off. Let's attack for a lap. See if we can close the gap down. Box Kilias. Is that correct? Yeah. Well, we've got it down to 1.5 seconds. And now we're back in DRS range. There we go, job done. Hello, Max. Remember us? Oh, had to back out of that one. Your PC is about to take off. If I stop typing it. If you stop typing, oh no, no, don't. We don't want your computer to explode. That would be very, very bad. Japan needs a soft medium. They use all the time. Yeah, they do. They push to catch you. And that's what we've done here. Verstappen will tip over that 50% edge before us. And that's our moment to pounce. Lando or Charles, both good options, both good choices from Nico's partner. Who's the next lapped car? That is Albon, who we've just lapped. So it's Gasly who's up ahead. You recorded it in 2K. Wow. He praised all of the drivers in F2. Oh, well, yeah, it was a good race, actually. It was a good standard. Pretty clean. And we've just taken the lead. Lewis Hamilton leads the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's dive boomed him into turn 11. Love that. See you later, Max. Oh no, he's already passed us again. Right, let's get the fuel under control. Once we solve the fuel situation, we can just attack on the tyres and deploy the energy. Through goes Hamilton. Or not. Oh, it's our old buddy Bottas. He could do us a favour, do us a solid, just block Verstappen. Hamilton round the outside. But Verstappen will get the DRS. Does he come past? He does not. Leclerc is 5th for anyone who cares. Hour and 12 minutes. Yep. Happy birthday to Renz. Dr. Dive Boom. Right, now we can go balanced on the fuel. Verstappen is right there with us. Ideally, I would have DRS at some point and we can overtake and just take off. Bulldog, Shuletsnapod, Renz. Absolutely. Right, we've got DRS, so what we'll do is we'll set it up now for this straight, and then we'll just attack on the tyres We'll deploy the battery. Let's jump on board with Lewis. We're driving in clean air. Bye, Max. Everyone wave to Max. Bye. See you later, pal. Hopefully now we can build a bit of a lead. He's going to be in risk of a puncture as well. Leclerc could probably do with pushing on these tyres. We've broken DRS to Verstappen, I think. Yeah, we have. Timed it to perfection. Lewis Hamilton on the one stop.
Charge button on.
Looks like he's going to get the job done. McLaren in third and fourth. This is good points for Ferrari in the constructors' battle. Is Leclerc catching? He is catching Piastri, actually. Don't think he'll get the DRS, though. This is where the action is, though. Lewis Hamilton, pole position on Saturday night. And he's dominated this race with the one-stop strategy. Verstappen's made it difficult, but he has faded in the end. Not since Saudi Arabia 2021 has Lewis Hamilton been a Grand Prix winner. That changes now. Lewis Hamilton wins the Bahrain Grand Prix for Ferrari. Get in there, Lewis.
Everyone back in the team, in the factories.
Fantastic result. Let's get to the podium.
And checkered flag.
Leclerc P5 actually finishes a position down from where he started, which is not ideal. A yellow helmet with the purple does not work with the red. He'll need to change to the type of yellow, I think. Or maybe go to a different colour helmet. Celebrations in the garage. And P1 for Lewis. Oh, did I get it in time? There we go. Let's get some claps in the chat, please, everybody, for Lewis Hamilton. He gets the job done. He beats Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. Verstappen he could have won both races so far this season. He's finished second in them both. Beaten by two British drivers. So Ferrari now just 11 points behind McLaren. Good stuff. Lando still leads the way in the championship. 7 points back to Lewis with Max in between. Great stuff. McLaren topping the pit stop competition. We've just had to shell out $2 million because Hamilton's got an enormous bonus for winning. Yeah, the Rosbooms. Love that. Dino Boganovic improving his skills. Let's design the suspension while I'm here, just because otherwise I'll forget. And it's a home race next time out for Ferrari. The board are very happy, I'm guessing. That's increased. Antonelli dominating F2. As he should. Fantastic scenes. Right, we'll save the game there. Give that a save. Beautiful. Alrighty. Amazing stuff. Thank you so much to everybody who joined the stream this afternoon or this evening. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, the Sprint Championship highlights video is out. If you want to watch the whole thing in full, there is a full 2-hour stream if you want to. But I've cut it down to about 30 minutes, so you get the best bits. You get to see Paul Solly upside down twice, which is great fun. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. If you are new, make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up and subscribe for F1 Manager streams, videos, F1, chat, stuff like that. So yeah, should be good. And always remember, you're the best fans. It's bye for now.